Yes, guys, I don't know what happened there. We're back, people. Opposition preview. Arsenal versus Liverpool. FA Cup action. FA Cup third round. Liverpool comes to the Emirates. And yes, of course, there's only two people we can get on this Liverpool preview. We're joined by my main man, Jordan, as always. How you doing,
Okay.
Jordan?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Looking forward to the game tomorrow. Hope we rotate and up the Reds, man. Liverpool.
Well, cool. But yeah, we got Scott with us as well. Absolute legend. Welcome back, Scott. Obviously, I got you on for the Anfield game. Thanks for coming back on, man. And how you doing, bro? You all good?
Yeah, evening everybody. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Looking forward to this. I'm just about over the Odegaard handball on Christmas Eve, and now we've got to go again. Two of the biggest clubs in England pitted against each other. FA Cup third round. It's an absolute nightmare. This should be the final every day of the week, and here we are meeting in the third round. But that's the luck of the draw. So yeah, let's just get on with it.
For sure, man. For sure. As always, guys, the link to Scott's channel onto the ball is in the pinned comment. Literally click the blue at, goes right to your channel. Give him a subscribe if you haven't already.
Cheers, Josh.
I'll be leaving leave all your thoughts down below, people. I'll pin all your comments up on the screen. I want to know everything, people, your predictions, lineups, all that stuff, how you feeling going into the game, and I will pin them all up. So big up everyone tuning in as always. But yeah, guys, let's get right into it. You Liverpool fans, you come to the Emirates. Obviously, we've already faced against you this season. We already know where you are right now. You know, you lot in a very, very good position. I did catch your game against Newcastle the other day. That was a massive win for you guys. And as for Arsenal, well, it's all crumbling down at the moment. Back-to-back defeats, losing to West Ham at the Emirates, to Fulham as well. And it's safe to say that Anfield point means nothing for Arsenal now. You know, we came out of Anfield actually, a bit all right. We'll take it. We'll actually take it. And then we go and lose two games back-to-back to West Ham and Fulham. I'll come to you, Scott, bro. You come into the Emirates, different competition, obviously, the FA Cup. What's your confidence levels feeling going into this game, man? And how do you expect it going?
Just before we get into this game, Josh, safe to say for the second season running, you've come to Anfield and it's all gone pear-shaped since that meeting. Last season, it all crumbled. The title charge fell apart. This season, you've lost 2 on the bounce since. Anfield does that to man. Honestly, when you come and feel the force of Anfield, to be fair, let Arsenal cope with it well. I'm still gutted about that Odegaard handball. I'm gutted about that Trent Alexander-Arnold chance that hit the bar when there was like 4 against 1. Gutted that the ball bobbled just as it hit Trent Alexander-Arnold's foot. Did you notice that? It just bobbled a bit and come off Moore's ankle and it hit the bar. And oh God, it's 2 points dropped. Absolute nightmare. But the Odegaard fallout from that handball for the next couple of days. I mean, we haven't even spoke about it yet. I've not been back on your channel, but that Odegaard handball, Josh.
I can admit it, Scott. He was playing basketball or something. He thought it was in the NBA.
Mad, wasn't it?
It was like, I was like, how the hell have we got away with that one? You know, even as an Arsenal fan, I can sit here and say, because we've had a lot of decisions go against us and we've all been crying about it, but I can sit there and say, hold on a minute. We got away with one there, you know.
The commentators, how quick the commentators were to say, oh, he slipped, so he didn't mean it. And it's like, I can't even see a slip for a start. But even if he did, that doesn't mean it's not handball. Unlucky Odegaard, you slipped, it's handball. So
Facts.
What the VAR were doing, it was just another one. It's another nail in the coffin of the PGMOL and Howard Webb. And do you remember when VAR first came in 3 years ago? It was like once every 3 months there'd be a catastrophe. It's every week now, all across the Premier League. They're just digging a hole for themselves. But we've got to move on, and move on we will to, the FA Cup. As I said at the top of the show, the only way to describe it is a crying shame that we've met in the third round and not in the semi-final or the final. But it is what it is. One of the big ones are going to go out. But, you know, I love my team. I'm confident my team. I know how much you love your team. You just got to sit back for the neutrals. I mean, Liverpool versus Arsenal equals excitement. It's box office. It's entertainment. There's going to be more goals. Guaranteed there's going to be more VAR issues. There's probably going to be a sending off. It's just going to go off. And it's like one of the best games in the Premier League. So all we can do is sit back, watch it from 4:30 onwards tomorrow. Jordan said at the top of the show he's thinking or hoping we might rotate. I don't think we will, Jordan. Yes, League Cup semi-final on Wednesday night against Fulham, but then we've got like 9 or 10 days off. Where it's part of this Premier League break, isn't it? When do Arsenal play next? Are they next Saturday, or have they got a week off after tomorrow?
No, we've got 2 weeks off. So we're going to Dubai for warm weather training. We don't play till the 20th of January after this.
So to that, we're both going full strength, I think.
Have to. Yeah, for sure. Look, going back to that game quickly, as you mentioned it, Scott, you know, as I said, I came out of Anfield taking a point, and you guys said it was 2 points dropped, you know, in terms of your point of view as Liverpool fans. But, I mean, just going back to the game, obviously, we got off to the perfect start, going 1-0 up from Gabriel. I was like, oh, you know what this reminds me of? Last season, you know, when we went 2-0 up, had a perfect start. And then second half, you lot came out and, you know, that Trent miss, so unlucky. Off the bar, who hit the post as well for you guys? I forgot someone hit the post in the second half as well.
I don't remember that.
I think it might have been Curtis. No, not Curtis Jones. It might have been one of those. But
let's not skip past Zinchenko getting absolutely tore apart by Salah as well, Josh. And we did say, didn't we, on the stream, Zinchenko's probably your weak spot. He's your weak link. Both of us said we would have started Tomiyasu there. If I can't even remember if he was fit or not. And then in that first half, when Salah ghosted past him, obviously straight away I was like, get in. But my first thought was for you. Well, there you go, Zinchenko. We know our stuff.
We sure do, man. Look, no Mo Salah though. He's not going to be there. He's AFCON. I've seen a lot of your fans sort of saying you're going to play. Is it Harvey Elliott or? It's meant to be Dominic Szoboszlai, but he's injured, isn't he?
He's got a hammy now. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's a tear or months out, but I think he's out for a week or two just to ease it up. He just felt it twinge. I don't think Harvey Elliott will play there now. I think that Jurgen Klopp sees him as a bona fide midfielder now. I think he's going to go Nunes. Nunes has got like a sweet left peg. He loves Salah cutting in on his left. I've just got a feeling he's going to put Nunes out there. Jota has to start. He loves a game against Arsenal. And I know you boys hate him.
I can't stand him.
It's so good for him to be back fit and on the score sheet against Newcastle. I think he'll have to play in the middle. And then even then, you've still got Diaz and Gakpo. I mean, that's what it's like. Like, yes, we're going to miss Salah. No one can replicate what Salah brings to our team. But even when you try to pick a team, I'm still struggling. I'm still having to leave one out. So that gives me confidence going into this game. But yeah, I think Nunes will be on the right. But there's a few players that could play out there. Curtis Jones could even be put out there. Harvey Elliott, as you mentioned. Szoboszlai. Gakpo he come as a left midfielder or left winger from PSV. He's played in the centre mainly for us, but he spent a little bit of time against Man United on the right. So we've got so many options. It's going to be interesting to see what way Jurgen Klopp plays it.
Yeah, you know, for sure. Well, whoever you play on the right, they'll no doubt cook Zinchenko. So this is the issue. Like, we have no one else to put there. You know, we was going to bring back Tierney, but Tierney don't want to come back. And do you blame him for not coming back to Arsenal? Because I don't. Yeah, because Arteta is not going to play him anyway because he doesn't fit in his system or whatever. Like, we've not got a natural left back, Scott.
Where's Tomiyasu?
Tomiyasu's Asian Cup now. He's gone to Japan. So
what about Kivior? He doesn't play left, does he?
He's a centre back and he's pretty good defensively, but when it comes to left back, he's so slow and he offers nothing going forward. So we're probably better off with him, but at the same time, it's just we need that. We also need the offensive side as well, and he just doesn't give us that. He's so slow when he comes and tries to attack. That's the issue with him. So look, whoever you play on there, they're going to cook Zinchenko, and as always, this is right. We have every single game. We look at Zinchenko, and teams look at him as our weak link. Target Zinchenko every single time because the guy is awful defensively. I feel bad for him because we know he's not a left back. He's a midfielder, hence why he plays there for his country. But I could go on all day about Zinchenko. But yeah, Jordan, let me come to you, bro. How are you feeling coming to the Emirates? Obviously, we've already played you this season, that 1-1 game at Anfield. So, what are you telling me, man? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow against you guys. we have a great history, and we know the real title will be. We know this is a FA Cup, but we will be playing something that what we really need in February. But I'm looking forward to this third round FA Cup, and Shatta, as Scott says, yes, this player loves to score against you guys. This will be a playing ground for him right now. So it's time for him to turn this Emirates into a playing ground. So I'm looking forward for him to do that, and hope the best team win tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fair, Jordan. And look, I do agree. I think as an Arsenal fan, I mean, even when Jota was at Wolves, he still caused us so many problems, man. That guy just has his finna playing and turn up against Arsenal. Obviously, guys, if you don't know, anyone watching, he did miss the game at Anfield because he was injured, but he's now back, and it's a massive positive for for you guys, because he's very underrated, and he's a very good player. But in terms of this FA Cup, right, and I'll come to you, Scott, for this. Jurgen Klopp, right, and I understand why you guys will not rotate. You got to go pretty strong like us. But we have this thing with our manager, right, where he sort of just bins away the cups now. Ever since he won it, back in 4 seasons ago, every single season after that, we keep throwing them away. Last season, it was we got bigger fish to fry. Put all our eggs in one basket for the Premier League.
Well, not really, though, was it? He went strong in Europa League, and that cost him the Premier League. But yeah, I know what you mean about domestic cups, yeah.
There we go. But like the Carabao Cup, for example, like we got knocked out in the first round by Brighton. FA Cup was early round. I mean, it's not just last season before that, Nottingham Forest a few years ago. He just never takes these sort of seriously. With Jurgen Klopp, though, I look at it, I think, well, you lot are in the Carabao Cup semi-final. You lot sort of rotated a little bit against West Ham, didn't you? And you still backed them 5-1.
Yeah.
So, do you see, Klopp taking this FA Cup seriously as well?
Normally, no. But I think we're saved by this winter break. So after Fulham on Wednesday night, we've got a break for like 9 or 10 days. So I cannot see him not going strong tomorrow and strong on Wednesday, knowing he can give the lads a rest for a week straight after that. It will make no sense not to. And look, it couldn't be a worse time to be playing us at the minute. I feel like everybody is coming into form. I mean, I've done a short the other day. Trent Alexander-Arnold is world class now. Konate is playing out of his skin. Van Dijk's back to world class. Alisson, the best in the world for me. Left back Joe Gomez. I mean, big up Joe Gomez. I don't know where he's come from. He's been trying to get in at centre back. He's been covering Trent at right back. We've stuck him at left back, and he looks like he's played there all his life. He's been up and down that left wing. He's going to get a goal soon. He's playing out of his skin. Endo. I mean, big shout out to Endo, where this kid has come from in the last 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, I wrote him off. I mean, most Liverpool fans did. What he's good at is breaking up the play and getting in a tackle, putting his body on the line. He's not so good at transitions and moving the ball fast. He gets caught on the ball a little bit. But Lucas Leiva made a whole Liverpool career out of doing what Endo's doing. So you've got him. He's just won Player of the Month for December as well. He is off to the Asia Cup now. Luckily, we've got Alexis McAllister come back fit just as Endo's going away. So it's like it's all fitting in nice for us. Soboslai, I'd say, is the only lad that is not playing in form at the minute. I don't know what's up with him. It's like he's playing within himself. He tries a Hollywood ball. But hopefully he's going to play his way into form. And then on the left-hand side, I mean, we should be calling this the Curtis Jones derby, shouldn't we? Because Curtis Jones has been linked with Arsenal all week. And he was outstanding against Newcastle, got himself a goal as well. He's playing right. So it's like, remember on the stream with you 2 weeks ago, I said, it feels to me like Liverpool are not in great form, hanging on to the top of the league by the fingertips, whereas I feel Arsenal could go up another gear. That's the frightening thing. I'm worried about this game. I've got this renewed vigor now after Newcastle, after Burnley. I feel it's us that can go up a gear. We've got everyone coming and playing well just at the right time, just when we need it most, with Salah and Endo going off to the Asia and AFCON tournaments. So, yeah, I mean, look, I think Jurgen Klopp's going to go strong. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't. However, like I just said, the names I just mentioned there, if he doesn't go strong, Curtis Jones wouldn't be in anyone's strong 3 midfield. They'll probably go Gravenberch, Thiago if he was ever fit ever again. One of them two on the left. McAllister or Endo, CDM, and then on the right you've got Soboslai, Harvey Elliott. I mean, you think of them 6 players I've just mentioned. Curtis Jones is comfortably 7th choice. There's probably 1 or 2 I've not even mentioned there. So for Curtis Jones, if he is 7th choice, if he's playing tomorrow, the front 3, I mean, obviously Ben Doak, who's the lad's been playing Europa League, he's injured now. So Jurgen Klopp's got no other choice but to go 3 of the 4 available front 3 with Salah gone. So I can't see even how he won't go strong. I think the only change that he might make to not make us full change will be Kelleher in goals instead of Alisson. But again, I think that makes no mistake. Goalies don't run about. They don't get tired. Just play Alisson. This is Arsenal away. You have to play Alisson. And then he might go Kwanzaa at centre-back with Van Dijk instead of Konate. They're the 2 changes that I think he might make. And then, like as I said, the midfield, whoever he picks, to me, it'll be strong anyway. Whether it goes Gravenberch or Curtis Jones, McAllister, even Harvey Elliott has been doing ace off the bench. If he started Harvey Elliott instead of Dominic Soboslai at the minute, I wouldn't have any argument. He deserves his chance. So, I can see a strong Liverpool tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it. Even though it's at the Emirates, I really am looking forward to it. May the best team win.
Respect, man. Yeah, respect. Look, I agreed, and it's the same for us. Likewise for Arsenal, we're gonna go strong. I reckon the goalkeepers may switch around. You know, we may go Ramsdale because we've obviously not seen him. I mean, he plays the cup games. That is about it. So, you know, he'll probably change the goalkeepers around. That will be about it, though, for Arsenal. I expect the same back 4 with Ben White and obviously Saliba and Gabriel. Zinchenko will be left back. That Shelby has the game of his life. And then the midfield will be obviously Rice, as always. I want to see Jorginho there. I feel like we're going to need that stability against your midfield, but he's probably going to go quite Havertz. Odegaard should play. Saka should play. Trossard I want to see play up front, that is, and he'll probably go Martinelli on the left. I just hope he does not go with Eddie Nketiah like he did against Fulham, because that was a very baffling decision and we saw how it all worked out. And I wouldn't be confident if I saw Eddie Nketiah out front for us against you, that's for sure. But Jordan, bro, what are you saying for your team that Klopp's going to go with? You know, is he going to go really strong, like Scott said?
Well, as Scott says, Collier in goal. That I think he will rotate in that position, goalkeeper. But
I think he will, Jordan.
Collier is a great cup goalkeeper. He's a shot stopper. So I'm going with Collier at right back. I think he will use Trent or Kwanzaa in one of them. And at centre back, Van Dijk, Konate, left back, Gomez, Jones. Endo is gone. So he could use Mac as well with Ryan. And up front, Diaz, Shatta, or Nunes start. I think he should use Nunes at left wing. And put Diaz over by the right and Shatta up front. Shatta will be absolutely tearing the Emirates into a playing ground. So he could get a chance to score. And like how he's back now, he's really ready for the match.
Yes. Do you know, I can't recall him ever playing. I've tipped Nunes to go on the right, but I can't recall Klopp ever playing Nunes on the right or Jota. The only one I've ever seen, and it was for about 20 minutes against Man United, was Gakpo on the right, and Salah went up front. So I honestly don't know what way he's going to call it, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he calls it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing with your attack. It's very very versatile. Like you have, you know, like you said, Nunes can go to the left. You know, you've seen him play on the left a few times. He can play obviously his main. Well, he's striker down the middle. Same with Gakpo. Jota as well can go shift off to the left. Like you got a very versatile attack, and you got bigger. And you know that attack there. You know, Gakpo, Nunes, Jota. You know, there's some good players there, man. You know, there's some great players that, you know, usually play regularly for you lot. So
I've seen someone in the comments as well, Joe. I can't remember who it was, but someone said play all 4 of them. It might have been Saskia Gunnar, and he's done that before. Gunnar. He's done that against Man City before. He's played all 4 with kind of 2 holding midfielders. So it can be a 4-4-2 out of possession or a 4-2-4 in possession. So
Must.
you can't rule out him playing all 4.
Yeah, that's for sure, guys. Give me your comments down below. I will pin them up as always. But yeah, let's just I want to dive into obviously a bit of you guys, and in terms of, we're at January now, right? And for me, I've always said this league title. I mean, I know you guys are in a fantastic position right now. You know, you're getting the results on the line. We've dropped off massively. This game, hopefully, if we win this game, will give us a bit of momentum. I already hope so. But I mean, you got to say, if we lose this game, it's going to look very, very bad, and the pressure will be on Mikel Arteta now.
And that's why you'll go strong, isn't it, Josh?
It has to be. He has to. He has to realize that this is it for him now. If he wins away the FA Cup, all he's got left is ideally the Champions League. We ain't going to win the Champions League.
You never know, mate. You never know.
I mean, Real Madrid's Vinny Jr. up against our defense, bro. I'm not going to think about it yet. But and then obviously the Premier League, we should have done it last season. And we're currently, Spurs are literally 1 point, obviously behind us. So yeah, and you know, the majority of Arsenal fan base right now is looking at it. This is time for Arteta to win a trophy, and if he doesn't, this is where heads will turn. You know, this is where we believe he has to move on. So if he does lose this game, it'd be under a bit of pressure. But I've always said, for me, this transfer window will be a big factor. Whoever goes on to win this league title, I feel like you guys, what I look at, I think you guys need a DM and a defender as well. For us, well, we need about 5 positions. The main position being the striker. But I'll start at you, Scott, bro. This January window, you know, are you confident that you boys are going to do the right business to get you over the line?
No. The rumours are we're not spending anything, Josh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of come out the last couple of days. The rumours are we're not going to spend a penny. And yeah, obviously, do you know what? The fan base hasn't been that bad. I mean, obviously, a lot of it is going off Twitter. And I think everyone's kind of admitting defeat in the fact that if FSG were going to do anything, we probably would have had something tied up for the 1st of January. We haven't. So why would we be scratting around towards the end of January for a CDM or a defender? If the ones we want are not available, then it's clear we're not getting them, because we would have had it wrapped up in December to play from the 1st of January. So I don't think we're going to do any business. Whether it leaves us short towards the end of the season, time will tell. Whether Arsenal need a striker, I'm not so sure. Obviously, when you lose 2 on the bounce, the fan base goes a bit crazy, and yeah, people go a little bit over the top, and it always feels like your glass is half full, but things turn around quickly all the time. Arsenal are absolute quality. But I mean, I don't watch or follow much Arsenal, but what's the feeling in the fan base, Josh? Are they kind of capitulating and it's like it's all falling apart?
Yeah, but as you said, I mean, we've done this time and time, under Arteta especially, yeah? He loses a few games in a row. Like last season, for example, right? We saw what happened. We capitulated. The season before, where I remember the time where we lost to Everton and Man United back to back, and everyone was screaming Arteta out, and then he goes and turns it around and wins the next 5 in a row. You know, so we have had these little blips in there under Arteta. It's just for this game in particular, it's very important for us to win, because it's one of these ones where the FA Cup, you know, we've won it the most times out of any other club. Yeah, you know, we can't hold the record for winning the most times. I'm sure, you know, you love the FA Cup. I'm sure you want to take it seriously, like what we do as well. But the issue is the amount of times that the last time this manager actually won a trophy was the FA Cup. That was 4 seasons ago. So certainly this game is big pressure for him, because for me, I look at it and if he loses, I'm like, come on, you know, that's 2 cups now, Carabao Cup and an FA Cup, and all he's got left really is a Premier League and Champions League. It looks very unlikely for that to happen now. So that is sort of like the feeling, is like this manager's got pressure on him, you know, especially if he loses this. But I just hope, obviously, you know, he can turn this around, because as I said, that performance and that result against you guys, we came out of it, Scott, and we was like, mate, we'll take that any day. Anfield, yes, we could have got the win because we went 1-0 up and we started very well. And at the same time, we could have lost the game, you know, especially when Trent had that big chance. And you was really on us in that second half. But we came out of it, all right. We moved to West Ham and Fulham, and those 2 games, bro, they completely killed everything off. They completely killed our mood off. You know, half the fans talking about we're in a top 4 race now and not a title race anymore. It just shows you, man, what 2 wins. You know, because we was top of the league at Christmas, and now we're 4th, and now
You're 4th.
1 point behind us as well. It's crazy.
It was that West Ham result, wasn't it? That was, I mean, on paper, that was a gimme at home. And, you know, you nearly lost 3-0 if that penalty went in at the end.
Yeah. No, it was so painful. And, you know, the fact that for me, I look at them games and, yeah, we both lost them. But the way how we played was very different. Like, we had 30 shots against West Ham and we took none of them, bro. We took none of them. And then Fulham, we just got absolutely demolished, to be fair. And fair play to Fulham. But that was horrible. That Fulham game, right, reminded me of the old Arsenal when we was fighting in lockdown 15th. That was that type of football. So yeah, I mean, you guys have been getting results, haven't you? Hence why you're top of the league, Scott.
Yeah. Honestly, I couldn't be happier with the way this season's gone. I mean, even the points, I could pick faults in every point we've dropped this season. I mean, it's well documented what happened at Spurs. Again, I don't think I'll ever get over that Luis Diaz offside. That's our only defeat of the season. So to think that if that hadn't happened, we'd be sitting here undefeated. We should have beat Luton away. That was another 2 points dropped. You know, there's Arsenal, the Odegaard penalty. Like, when you think about it, it could be even better than it is. And we're still top of the league by 2 points. We've already done Man City away. We've got to welcome Man City to Anfield. I always fancy us against Man City at Anfield. So it's all to play for. But in terms of January, Josh, obviously I've watched your videos about who you linked with and all that, but do you think Stan Kroenke will back you to go again?
Well, right now, you know, I was so confident. Even before the window opened, I was like, all right, we're going to cook in this window. You know, we're going to get Ivan Toney. You know, we might get Osherman. You know, we might get midfielder. Now we're 6 days in, and it is honestly depressing. You know, and I know it's so early on, but it's so because usually we have a main target that every single day we're talking about. But even today, there's like, it's so slow activity so far this window. It's like we're linked with nobody. Yeah, there's like, of course, you get these rumors here and there, yeah. But any like big targets, like last season, it was Mikhailo Mudryk every single day. It's all Mudryk saga. But this season, it's like, because Brentford want 100 mil for Toney. Well, we ain't going to pay that in January. Oshman has got 100 million release clause. So the striker is either pay that money or go and get Dominic Solanke from Bournemouth. You know,
I bet he'd be up near 100 million, wouldn't he? The way he's banging the goals.
Yeah. I mean, look how he's doing now. He's banging goals, you know, for fun, to be fair, at Bournemouth. But he's not looking good this start of the window. And I get we're early on, but the issue we have is because we spent a lot in the summer. We're on that whole financial fair play watch list. So there's been so much talk of doing loan deals for January. And I'm like, we need about 5 positions, Scott. You know, we need a striker, we need a midfielder, we need a defender, we need a backup for Saka now. You know, we want to bin off Reece Nelson now, so we need a backup for Saka. It's like, we're not going to get all of that in January. And everyone's talking about, all right, just wait till the summer. But if we want to go and win this league title, I look at it, if we want to win a league title, if we want to compete in the Champions League, we have to sign players in January, which I don't see us doing. It'll literally be probably a left back. That is it. So it's really not looking good. Hopefully they prove me wrong. Hopefully Edu does.
I mean, the solution's already there. Kieran Tierney is decent.
He's quality.
I'm a big fan of him. Why did you say he's refusing to come back? Surely he's not allowed to refuse.
No, so basically it's not him. Like, it's Arteta who don't want him back. It's the manager, Arteta, who don't want him back because it doesn't suit Arteta's system, apparently. Because we know how we play all this inverted stuff, inverted win backs. Because Tierney can't invert, the fan base and Arteta don't want him, right? At least he can defend. You know, he can attack, he can cross a ball. I mean, that guy is a serial winner at Celtic as well. I mean, he won many trophies at Celtic. I think he's
Scotland's best players. People were saying he was better than Robertson. I didn't believe it, but I had the chat.
He's quality, and it's just such a shame that his work, you know, that it hasn't worked out. And I really wanted to call him back, and that is a solution right there. You don't spend any money on another left back; just recall him back from his loan deal. And then
so frustrating when your club and your manager do that. Do you know what this reminds me of, Josh? I don't know if you remember, but when we bought Simon Mignolet, the goalkeeper from Sunderland, and we sent Pepe Reina out on loan. He's twice the keeper Mignolet is. So frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure is, man. Steve, big up to you, bro. You there?
Yeah,
How are you
yeah, I'm
feeling
good.
against the Emirates, Steve, man?
I don't think we can win this game without Dom and Robbo. I don't think we're winning this game.
You have
don't
little
think
faith, Steve.
you don't think you're winning this game because you haven't got Dominic Soboslai or
Yeah, Dominic is the big miss, and Robertson at the left is big miss. I don't think we're in the mid when it comes to this game. I know we have Gravenberch, McAllister, and Curtis Jones in the mid, but I don't think it's enough.
I mean, I don't know. I think they're big misses for you lot. I think Soboslai is a big miss for you lot because I heard some of your fans say, he's going to play on the right wing for you lot. So
No, I'm hearing, that's what I wanted to see, but it's not happening just yet. So I think Jota will play on the right, Diaz and Nunes up front. So we will see.
So what are you saying, confidence-wise, Steve? You think it'll be a draw? You think you'll win?
I think it's a 2-2 draw. That's what I personally think.
I'd take it.
It'll be a replay then at Anfield.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I wouldn't take a draw because I don't want to go back to Anfield really because we got a horrendous record. We never beat you lot, man. It's like Anfield, we never beat you lot. Well, we'll say like obviously last season at the Emirates, and I know you lot was having a
Anfield is a difficult place to go, but when we had the injury crisis in the past, we lost at Anfield. Those are the only exceptions we lost at Anfield. Without the injuries, we win every game or do well at Anfield. So it's just a thing.
Of course,
the Anfield factor is always there. So,
Jordan, I want to come to you, bro. How are you feeling about the January transfer window for Liverpool point of view, bro?
Brother. All right. For me, no, not good, man. But look, Salah and Van Dijk, this is their last. So, their contract up next year. So, I'm hearing about Mbappe, but I'm not sure it could happen. It's just going around. See? So I don't believe nothing about
Mbappe
that.
is not happening, Jordan.
Yo, bro, we need a DM. We need at least 2 DMs and a left back for January, but it's not happening with FSG.
I will call Romano and make an IM, bro. You can come up for YouTube and do one different YouTube content. Romano. But yes, well, not bad, but well, Sancho is going back to his old club. Well done, Timo Werner. My German is back. It's Spurs. This comes them.
Yeah, I don't know why they signed Timo Werner in the first place, but Richarlison is there. But
he's returning back to the Prem. He's going on loan to Wolves. So yeah.
Steve, what about you, man? This January window for Liverpool.
I think we need to spend in this January if we want any chance to compete for the title. I think if we don't get a DM and go all the way to May, it will be very difficult by then. So I think a DM is a must for Liverpool, and I think a left back is we need to get a left back over a right back or a center back. That's what I think.
You know what? Klopp is a German. Why not go after Kimmich?
I say by Kimmich and Grimaldo. That's what I would do. But I don't think FSG will do that kind of spending. But that's what I want to happen. But I don't think it's happening.
Well, the only signing we are going to do, Josh, is Klopp renewing his contract until 2029. That's the only signing we are going to do.
Headache, bro. This FSG thing is pissing me off.
Bro.
Yeah. Big up Luca, absolute legend, guys. Make sure go and give us up to Luca, absolute legend. Big up Anthony as well. He's gone 1-1 for tomorrow. Anfield, man, that'll mean we go back to Anfield for the FA Cup. But look, as I said, guys, I just really hope this manager Arteta, I mean, he has to take this cup seriously. He has to play the full side. You know, I don't want to see none of this Eddie and Keita up front. I want to see a full strength team. In terms of how I'm feeling, even the past 2 games, I'm still going to back the Arsenal to get the win. It's going to be,
You
as
should,
always,
mate. You should. It's at the
yeah,
Emirates. You've got to be
at the
confident.
Emirates. It's, I mean, if you're neutral, Arsenal, Liverpool, we always put on a show. Every single game, it's always a blockbuster, isn't it? You know, it's always a fantastic game. It's always a great game playing against you guys. But score prediction wise, I'm going just with a 2-1 Arsenal win. Let's go around. Jordan, bro. Score prediction wise, how you feeling?
Well, I'm a little bit confident, but that quite don't know. Gabriel Martinelli, he's my worries right now. But I'm going for a 2-1 win. Liverpool indeed. Gabriel Martinelli and Diego Shota as well. So Shota to play with you guys again.
I was going to ask, is Klopp going to play Trent in the midfield, or is he going to go right back?
No, right back. For sure, right back.
Right back. But we have Kwanzaa.
The injury to Tsimikas.
I won't be surprised if Kwanzaa starts the game, but I want Konate to start the game. So.
He's back, Scott. He's back in training. So
Tsimikas is back in training. We will see.
He won't be playing tomorrow though. Gomez will be left back, Josh. So that means that Trent has to play. There's no option to.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, you've gone 2-1, Jordan, yeah, to Liverpool.
Yeah.
All right, let me come to Scott. I swear last time, Scott, you predicted, I think, an Arsenal win at Anfield, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, I did. I was feeling a bit down in the dumps, like I say. I felt like we were clinging on to the top of the league by our fingertips. I feel different now. Players are coming into form. Joe Gomez is flying, like I said. Trent is world class. Szoboszlai is not playing, so Harvey Elliott's done nothing wrong. We're going to miss Salah, no doubt. We're going to miss Endo, but McAllister's back. However, it's at the Emirates. It's going to be another blockbuster, as you just said, Josh. I still think we're going to get beat. It's going to be a repeat of last season at the Emirates. We're going to get beat 3-2.
There we go. Fair play, man. Steve, score prediction.
I went for a 2-2 draw in this one. I think Martinelli and Saka will be plenty for us. But I think Jota and Nunes will score. Nunes is always that kind of player who performs in the cups, and I think he will show up again in the cup. But yeah, Jota always likes playing against Arsenal. I think he'll score. So yeah.
There we go, people. There we go. Look, guys, may the best team win for tomorrow, of course. And
indeed. Good luck, lads.
Yeah, all the best, of course. I mean, just before we go, Scott, I'll start with you, man. Is Liverpool winning the Premier League this season?
No. No, I can't see it, mate. Let Man City, you know what they're like. They'll bring De Bruyne out of cryogenic freezing. Haaland just had a month's rest, just like they used to bring Gundogan out of cryogenic freezing March, April to play 10 games in a row, win all 10. They'll just put the afterburners on. Their squad is too packed with 60 million superstars. They'll pull through in the end, but I just hope we make a good show of it. If we can take it down to the last game or two, I'll be over the moon. But ultimately, as it always happens, it'll end up by the last game or two of the season. It'll be in City's hands, and they'll just blast teams 3-0, 4-0, and we'll be left short. But Arsenal will be right back in it. Don't get me wrong, Arsenal are going to be right back in it. I can see the three of us pulling away. Aston Villa are going to drift off. Surely they're going to just fall away soon. They just have to. So yeah, it'll be the three of us. I don't know what way it's going to go, but obviously if you're a betting man, you put the money on Man City because it's just what they do. But I don't actually agree with Steve. Sorry, Steve. I don't agree with him that we have to go into the January transfer window to win it. It would be important. It would be nice if we had a CDM, but, you know, we've got McAllister playing there. Endo's coming into form. We've got Stefan Bajcetic due back from injury. I mean, he was amazing last season. The left back he mentioned, Tsimikas, Robertson, bad luck, they're both injured at the same time. They'll be back soon. Joe Gomez is more than an understudy. He's been fantastic at left back. So I do think, unfortunately, it's not on what Liverpool do or Arsenal do. It's what Man City don't do. So if they can continue to drop points, then it just gives us a little glimmer of hope And if they do, I hope Liverpool will be there.
Yeah, it's fair, bro. Yeah, look, I have to agree. It's Man City, man. As you said, De Bruyne's on his. Well, I think De Bruyne's back for them now.
He'll be so fresh, won't he, Josh?
Yeah, man. It's just, and we've seen Man City this season. They've had a little dip in form right at the start, but they're still somehow back.
And now they've got De Bruyne back in training, Haaland back in training, and Doku back in training. You think of them three, they walk into pretty much any of our sides. So
yeah, 100% agree. Jordan, bro, shout out your channel, man.
Yeah.
And where they can find you.
Yes, guys. Want to come on my channel, guys? I'm doing football transfers. There's nothing for Liverpool, so it's all about football transfers. Sancho to Dortmund. I'm going to talk about Timo Werner, Eric Dyer to Bayern Munich, and it's all about football transfers, guys. Nothing about Anfield. So I'm on the road to 2K subscribers, guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And LFC match reaction tomorrow for the big game. So yeah.
Yeah, big up, man. Steve, shout out your channel, bro. Where they can find you.
Yeah, Steve LFC. This is Anfield, the Ace champion, all lowercase on Instagram as well. Steve LFC on Twitter as well. And indeed, we are doing a lot of AFCON content this month because AFCON is around the corner, and also reaction to the Liverpool Arsenal game tomorrow. So yeah.
Yeah, respect, man, respect. And Scott, bro, thanks for coming on as always, man. And your channel is in the title, but you got anything lined up coming up?
Yeah, hopefully we're going to be on for match reaction 6:30 p.m. tomorrow night as well. So there's going to be loads of YouTube action on all our channels. But yeah, big up TG Army. Last time I was on your channel, Josh, I got 6 subscribers. So really appreciate you guys. But yeah, everyone's supporting each other's channels. It's what it's all about. You can be football rivals and still be great friends. So that's what I love about this.
Yeah, respect, man. Big respect, Scott. And look, love to get you on frequently as well, man. Because you speak a lot about and you speak the facts. A lot about Liverpool as well. A lot about football, Scott. So yeah, big up yourself, man. And always welcome on the channel, guys.
Cheers,
as I said, if you haven't subscribed to any of these lads, make sure you do subscribe to them. I'll leave the other two. I mean, these two are Jordan's pretty regular. You guys all know Jordan, Steve as well. But I'll leave everyone's link in the description after this. And everyone who's tuning in today as well, people. Thanks everyone who was in the chat, leaving your predictions as always. Tomorrow we'll be live, watch along, match reaction, player ratings, corner show, all that stuff as always, people. To you Liverpool fans, may the best team win. And yeah, good luck because you're going to need it at the Emirates. So we'll see you tomorrow, people. And take care, guys. We're out of it.
Peace out, lads.